Hello, and welcome to the Living Well podcast that focuses on holistic wellness and the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit so that you can live a life that is whole, empowered, and leading with love. I am your host, Yolanda Cooksey, certified mindset and health and nutrition life coach. I actually was just looking at this book that I'm working on, talking about mindful nutrition. I really didn't even think about it. I was like, duh, mindset and health and nutrition. Duh, mindful nutrition. But anyway, y'all look out for that. Well, I want to talk a little bit about what living well means. And the emphasis behind living well is not to change anyone's perspective, but to add value to their lives. You see, we live in a world where we are surrounded by challenges and some people are experiencing hopelessness. We are here to give hope and allow others to see that there is a different way to live life. We firmly believe that we were created to thrive and not just merely survive or exist. I'm going to go over a little bit of housekeeping. If you are watching this live, go ahead and drop an L in the comments, or if you're watching it on the replay, drop an R. As always, if you are finding value, please like, comment, and share. Like I said, this is a conversation, so that means that you have to engage in the discussion. If at any time something is said that you relate to, I want you to put relate in the comments. Or if you hear something of value, go ahead and put value in the comments. And I explained the last week and this week for the month of March, I am highlighting some successful and strong women that are not only succeeding in their lives, but are influencing and impacting others around them. Like Les Brown says, I see greatness in you, and there is greatness in each and every one of us. My guest tonight is the sister of Sonia Dungy, who I had on last week. Her name is Dawn Allen, and she's with Stay Sexy Wellness. And I know we all like to have, whether you're a man or a woman, you like to have some little sexiness going on. And so tonight's topic is really going to be talking about maintaining a healthy lifestyle and nourishing your body and soul, which is vitally important, especially in the times that we're living in. You've got toxic chemicals, toxic foods, different things that are impacting our body, that is causing diseases and different things going on. And so we want to make sure that we're taking care of our physical health, do proper nutrition and exercise, which can help to improve your energy levels and moods. Simply nourishing your soul through activities like meditation, self-care. We talk about that a lot, self-care, and then connecting with others. This can help reduce stress and increase feelings of happiness and fulfillment. When we prioritize both, not just one, but both, the body and soul, we can achieve a more holistic approach to wellness. So my guest tonight is Mrs. Dawn Allen. Dawn, you made the call. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I feel fantastic.
Great,
Great to
great,
be here. I feel blessed to be here, actually.
great, great. Well, I shared a little bit about our topic. Our topic tonight is stay sexy, stay well,
Yes, ma'am.
nourishing your body and soul. So before we get started, though, I want to share a little bit about Dawn. I always share a little bit about, each of the guests that I have. Dawn is an integrated nutrition health coach from the Institute of Integrated Nutrition in New York. She is
Hmm.
from Port Jefferson on Long Island, New York, aka Strong Island, and currently resides in Jacksonville, Florida. Ironically, Dawn has always resided in areas near or surrounding water. Now, I'm with you, girl. I love me some water. Dawn is a daughter, she's a granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, aunt, godmother, mother, grandmother of three, and most important, a faithful servant of God. Dawn
Hmm.
holds various titles such as entrepreneur, CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness LLC. She's the host of Stay Sexy Wellness podcast, Stay Well and Healthy with Stay Sexy Wellness, a dual certified special education teacher for DCSB. We'll have to have you explain that. She was Miss Black Staten Island, third place runner up in the Denise Carroll Modeling Agency, And she earned her AA in Fashion Institute of Technology and a BA in Education with a minor in Special Education. Dawn is highly motivated to make a positive impact in the healing process to help middle-aged women who feel unworthy, forgotten, and unseen go from being stressed out to having energy, drive, and motivation. Dawn feels that by making small changes in nutrition, in movement, and self care, they will become fit, fine, fabulous, and so sexy. I'm going to let her say it because she said it a lot better than me. Loving themselves from the inside out. So, Miss Dawn, what's up, girl? How are
Hey,
you?
I'm fine. I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. I'm in awe. You just don't understand. I'm just so blessed to be here because like you're one of my let's say a mentor. I kind of admire you from afar.
Oh,
Yes. I want to say like I don't like I'm the oldest out of my family. I'm the oldest sister, right? So like I see you as like my big sister. My
oh,
big sister.
hey.
You're doing things that I still want to become. So I want to become like my big sis, Miss Yolanda
Okay, okay.
Cooks. Yes, yes,
I could
yes.
get with that. I could get with that.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
now you're my honorary big sis.
well, I am very honored to be your big sis, and we are doing this thing together because, like you, certain things after a certain age, it'd be like, can you slow down a minute? Let me
Yeah.
grasp this. Don't be
Hmm.
giving me a whole plethora of stuff to do. I need you to put it in just one category until I
Yeah.
achieve that, and then we're gonna go forward.
Yes.
But
And I need a visual aid. I need a visual aid, and I have to do it. Show me
hands
one
on,
time, please.
hands on. Walk me through once, and then I got it.
Yes,
I
exactly.
feel you. I feel you. So I'm going to open up tonight with the question that I always ask because we sometimes people get caught up in the titles and have
Hmm.
this long laundry list of what they've achieved. And granted, it is so awesome that we are able to do these, and I commend you on the achievements that you made. However, who really is, when you get to the heart and soul
Hmm.
of Don Allen, who is Don Allen?
A good question. Well, I gotta start out. I'm a mother. Definitely a spiritual person that drives my heart. That's the first thing. Um, I am a mother. I have three grandchildren, so they're my heart. They're my little heart. Um, I am. I don't know if you're in astrology. I'm a Gemini, so I'm a person. I like to have fun, to be energized, to be vital. I don't like to be bored. I like to have the fun. I like to try something at least one time. I'm an honest person. I like the truth. I like honesty. I don't like fakeness. I have to be real 100%. Some people might understand me. They might think maybe I'm mean or standoffish, but I'm not. I also like to observe people. I like to observe people to see. I have the gift of discernment, so I have to see. I like to stand back from the back and observe and see people and see who they are for real. I don't judge
Mhm.
them, but I just want to be. I know my group, my people that I want to be with. I want to be people that are going to inspire me, that's going to build me up, that's going to lift me up. I don't like the negativity. I like to be positive, be a happy person. I like peace and calmness. You know, that's what person I am. But I like the fun now. I'm a fun person, but I like to be calm. I like to be around the positive people. But I like to have fun and this experience like be vital. And of course, I want to be fit, fine, and sexy, and so fabulous always.
Okay, always, always. And I love that because a lot of times people don't identify with who they really are.
Hmm.
And when you really look at, what you're going through, what's going on in your life, especially experiences that we've gone through,
Hmm.
sometimes they can be toxic, or we've
Yeah,
gotten so used to something that was toxic that we think that that's normal. And then we
exactly.
find out, like, bam, we get around a different group of people, and it's like, oh,
Hmm.
wait a minute, hold up, that's not normal. That's not something we could we could be saying. And so when you get around those like-minded people, oh, your sister is here. She's already commenting. Hello, beautiful ladies. But when you get around a different mindset of people, individuals who are striving to,
Mm-hmm.
better themselves, who are striving to change their lives so that they can also impact other people's lives, that is something that's beautiful. And that's actually why we are here. We're not here just for us. Everything that we experience and go through is for someone else to learn and grow and to see that, hey, it is
Mm-hmm.
possible. If she made it,
Yes,
guess I can make it too.
that's
So
true.
yeah, I thank you so much for that. So my next question
Mm-hmm.
is, what inspired you to start your business and how did you come up with the name Stay Sexy Wellness? I mean, it
Well,
is quite catchy.
thank you. Well, I wanted to have a name that was catchy because, like I say, I'm a Gemini. I like action. I like fun. I like something. I wanted something catchy, but I wanted to be fun, catchy, but real. What happened was a few things that happened was I'm getting older, and I felt really sluggish, no energy. I didn't feel my vibrant self. I just felt bad, and my knee. I would walk down in the corridor, and my knees would give out. I'm like, whoa, whoa, this aging stuff is not nice. I don't like this aging stuff, and I wa- and I never knew what was going to happen. So I'll go to the supermarket, and I'll get a shopping cart. I'll play it off because I don't know if I'm going to collapse or not. So I had this shopping cart, and I said, no, I don't like this. I look around my age, people are walking with limps and they're dragging their legs and they're in those electric shopping carts. And I'm like, that ain't me. That's not look I want. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't like that look. And then one day I was in my bedroom, and I got a spiritual nudge to go to my scale. And I went and I got on the scale. It was 203 pounds. I'm like, ain't no way. It's no way. Because you know how you say, I never, ever, ever. I never, ever, ever gonna be 200 pounds. Y'all laugh. That was it. But I've learned not to say never, ever, ever, because it's gonna happen sometimes. But I don't.
Exactly.
And I say, how did I get here? So I had to think about it. My doctor told me that every year you gained 1 to 2 pounds. So I did the math. I'm like, that's 60 pounds. That's about right. But I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe, how did I get here? So I said, Lord, what do I do? What do I do? And so he guided me to my computer, which I'm not a computer person, but I got on a computer, and I found this school that resonated with my thoughts. And I joined that night, and about almost a year later, I ended up being integrated nutrition health coach just by that. But I told the Lord, I said, you know what? I said, if I can learn and if I can do what I need to do, I'm going to help others do the same thing. So that's how I started with my journey, by just, um, you know, by my experience. And then the name, well, everybody wants to be sexy. I'm sorry. Just because you're older don't mean you don't have it. You still have a little step. You still want a little step, a little energy, a little. So, I ain't trying to, just because you're older don't mean you have no pep now. So, don't count us out. We still walking and breathing. So we can still look good. And you look good. You know how it goes. So I just felt, I
Okay.
want to be sexy. And then, you know what? Sexy don't have to be like a vibrant red or purple. Sexy is healthy. Healthy is the new sexy. If you
Yes,
feel
it
good on the
is.
inside, and you have the energy, you're going to have a pep in your step because you feel good. You're going to start doing things like, maybe going out, maybe dancing, start have doing fun things. They're going to like, whoa, what's she doing? Oh, what she doing? She look good. I want to do what she do. She look good. She kind of look kind of good, kind of sexy. So really, sexy could be just a matter of being healthy, looking good and feeling good. So all goes together. So healthy is a new sexy, sexy is new healthy, how I want to put it. And that's what I want to do. Feel good on the inside and it's going to show on the outside.
I love that because when it boils down, it says health is the new wealth. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have your health, you have a
Mm-hmm.
very poor quality of life. And like
Exactly.
you said, you experienced that. I had a similar experience when I first started on my weight loss journey.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when we're doing emotional things and we get caught up, we have tendency. I have a tendency. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Have a tendency, and some pounds crept back. But at least I
Mm-hmm.
have been able to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
However, you feel better. You're able, like you said, able to get out and do more. I have 10 grandchildren, and
Woo!
the majority of them are under 15 years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of running
Yeah.
around, going to games, sitting in the bleachers, going,
Mhm.
traveling and doing different things. And I know that you experience that just as well as your grandchildren. Even when they come
Mhm.
over and spend time with you, you got to play with them and
Right.
be able to get on the floor and get up. And I have my friend Sharice that's tuning in today. She got a new grandbaby,
Oh,
so
congratulations.
yes. So when we understand that health is wealth, health is very
Mhm.
important. Our quality of life is
Yeah.
determined by not only what we do, it's the action steps. It is
Mhm.
mainly, and that's I think the disbelief that people have. They think I got to go to a gym and work out for
Mhm.
hours, run on a treadmill for hours. And
Yeah.
no, it starts with the nutrition.
Mhm.
Exercise is literally about 20%, but it's
Right.
80%, 80 to
Right.
90% nutrition. What are
You
you
know,
putting in your body? So
you know,
with
I
that
love.
being
I'm
said, what
sorry.
did you identify as, putting things into your body? What did you identify that helped you on your journey?
Well, I started out eating lean food. I started drinking half my body weight in water. Um, Vegetables. I stopped eating, processed food, which is food in the bag, food in the microwave, food in the can, and I started getting some rest, getting 7 to 8 hours of rest. And the first part of it, I lost 20 pounds without exercising at all. The first 20, I didn't really know I even lost 20 pounds. I was just eating clean and just doing things like that, reducing my stress. I lost 20 pounds just by doing that. Then I said, you know what? Let me add more stuff. So then when I added the cardio, and I really, really tried, and I did like some detoxing. I added detox in
Mhm,
there. Then I lost another 30. So altogether I lost 50. So yeah, definitely eating clean, not processed food, drinking a lot of water, getting your rest, try to be stress free, and movement's not bad. I mean, you can move. You can like wash your car and back in your house. You're doing things every day, but I mean, you can just do it more intentionally, like do a little longer, you know. But I do want to talk about that quality of life thing you talked about.
mhm,
That was one thing that I really didn't think about until my dad. He went to the doctors and they told him that every 2 weeks he has to come to the doctors just because he might need a blood transfusion. When he told me that, that really sparked it even worse because for me, sparked it even more because I said, well, I don't want to retire, right? And have to go to the doctors every 2 weeks. What kind of
mhm,
quality of life is that? You want to work 40, 50 years and then work like that. So that really inspired me because I want to retire in about 2 years. So
mhm.
I know that I have to get myself in gear to be ready, mentally, physically, socially, spiritually, monetarily. So that's what I'm really telling my people to get ready for retirement. Not that you want to get ready right now, but it
Mhm.
takes time to change to get ready to get that quality of life and to get that routine that you're going to be having.
Right, exactly. And all of that started with what? Because you said, and let me back that up. You said something very key at the beginning. You said you made a decision. And
Yes.
so you mentally
Yes.
decided to
Yeah.
take the path that you wanted to take in order to get healthier, in order to improve, I'm sorry, your quality of life.
Mhm.
So how did that mindset, how did you deal with your mindset? Because it does start with the mind. Everything begins with a thought. And the
Right.
mind controls the brain controls the
Yeah.
body. So how did you get your, because a lot of times, and I'm asking a question and talking because
Mhm.
I'm processing it, but a lot of times we think, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and we may start and then stop. What in your mindset happened that you started and stayed with it?
I had enough. I reached that point when enough was enough. That was it. No handbar. I can't do it no more. I can't. I can't feel this way. I don't like the way I feel. And I don't want the quality of life that my dad has. I don't want to live in. I don't want to go to doctors. My retirement every 2 weeks to go to the doctors. I can't. I won't. I can't. You had enough. You know how they have the dog laying on the nail, and when you had enough, you're gonna get off the nail. That was it. That was pretty much it for me. So that was it. It wasn't. I had a need, but now I wanted it. You know,
Gotcha.
I want the need, yeah, but I wanted it now. It just so I had to have. There's no way. And plus it was my purpose. I felt that was my purpose. That God gave me that
Mhm.
purpose. And when God gives you purpose, you got to move because He'll move
That
you.
is so true.
He'll move you, because
Yeah.
I think I had
Oh, yeah.
warnings. I have warnings. My warning was, the doctor telling me lose weight. Then the next warning was my knees acting up. That's my second warning. And my third warning was God took me to go on that scale. I had three warnings. I don't want no more warnings. The fourth one might not be good. I had three gentle warnings. The fourth
Okay.
one might be I got some kind of a heart attack or some kind of a stroke or something. No, I got it. I heard you, big man. I'm done. I got it. I listened. So yes, I'm on my mission and I'm on my mission and do the best I can. I'm going. It's moving. I'm going in the right direction.
And I love what you said. You said you listened. Because a lot
Yes.
of times God is always talking. But the question
Mm-hmm.
is, are we listening? So you got your
Mm-hmm.
three confirmation. I'm like, you'll be like, okay, Lord, I got that one. I don't need to test it because we will
Mm-hmm.
continue to be tested until we get it. But I loved how you determined for yourself. You made a decision that your rock bottom was enough. That you
Mm-hmm.
were overweight. That you were starting to have some health problems with your knees. That it's also generational. Because we
Mm-hmm.
have generational illnesses, we have generational diseases that we do have to be mindful of. Because if we don't watch what we eat, get our proper rest, exercise, or keep our body in motion, we too can come down with those same
Mm-hmm.
illnesses. And then you're gonna, because let me see, I don't know how to say this, but we, I'm the medicine. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not always beneficial to the body, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times people don't understand that a lot of issues and illnesses and disease can be cured with through nutrition, what
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
putting into your body. And unfortunately, in today's society, we really have to watch what food we're eating. Like you want to eat, like you said, raw, close to as natural as possible,
Mm-hmm.
without all the chemicals and different things. And when you're eating that processed food, yeah, it may be quick, yeah, it may be convenient, but what is it doing to your body?
Exactly.
And so I really appreciate how you were, one, able to identify what was going on in your life. Two, you took action and
Mm-hmm.
did something about it. And then three, you're walking in your purpose because now you are helping others do the same. So with that, I would like for you to define wellness and then share your transformation statement. How do you help with middle-aged women?
Okay, my traffic statement. Okay, I help overweight middle-aged women who feel unworthy, forgotten, unseen, go from stressed out to having the energy, drive, and motivation by making small changes in nutrition, movement, and self-care so they can be fit, fine, fabulous, and so sexy, loving themselves from the inside out.
I love that. And we all need to love ourselves, because technically that's not something that's taught. We're not taught to love ourselves. We're always taught
Mm,
to put other people before us.
yes.
And there's one scripture in the Bible that about a year ago, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, that God really revealed to me. It says, treat others as you treat you, do unto others as you do yourself. So if
Mhm,
you're not treating yourself right, if you're not loving yourself, if you're not giving yourself compassion, you are putting yourself at a disadvantage. It's okay to give and do that for others, but you're
mhm,
supposed to not neglect yourself. So that
yes.
self-care is a huge part of being on a journey of healing mind, body, and spirit, because
Mhm,
we have to take care of ourselves. We're not going to be able to be available for the grandkids or available for
mhm,
our families. Situations arise. I'm, in a situation now where I hadn't expected it, but you know what? I had to learn that, hey, I gotta, do some self-care. And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up because we're almost done. And what advice do you have for individuals who may doubt their ability to achieve a healthier lifestyle?
Well, like I said, I would say, first of all, like I said, we're going to retire one day. We're all going to get old, right? So you have to prepare now for when you get older for the quality of life. So the sooner you start, the better quality of life you're going to have because you never know when that might happen to you. I would say this every morning, get up, you may say some kind of confirmation, some kind of prayer. Thank gratitude for being awakened for the day. We are grand rising. I would say drink your water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and then I would say I know I make my bed every morning. That just makes me feel happy. And then if you have a Bible or you want some kind of reading or some kind of meditations to start your day, start your day with a clean head, calm, drink that water. And then I will also say get 8 hours of sleep if you can, because I know it's hard. Try to do your best to have a stress-free life. Meditation does help with stress-free and clean eating. Clean eating. Buy the best food that you can afford to buy. Organic is the best, but buy the best you can afford to eat. Eat clean, lay up that processed food to the best of your ability. And I know we all like going out eating, but be careful when you eat out. Be careful because they like to put like some salt in there, and so just be careful because you know what you're putting in your food, but you don't know what they're putting in your food. So and also love, like I said, you love yourself. That self care is important because in a lot of women we take care of the kids and the husbands and the men and everybody else, but put ourselves last. But this is 2024. We have to learn to, like I said, put ourselves first. You can't give from an empty cup, boo. Cannot give from an empty cup. You got to start with ourselves, loving ourselves first. And maybe you might just want to take 2 or 3 days out of those days to say, maybe a nail day or a hair day, just anything. Just lay down, sleep,
Hmm.
something. But I would say start out with maybe 10 minutes of meditation or reading a Bible, because that way you start your day with a nice mind, with a nice mindful, nice spirit, and get that through that water definitely. Um, if you can drink 64 ounces of water a day, that's a really good start because that will clean you out and keep you fresh and um keep you fresh. And water is one of the main things we need in our life. So yes.
Hmm.
And movement. I'm sorry, I forget the movement. You gotta exercise. You gotta move the machine.
Yes,
If you don't move it, you're gonna lose it. It could be walking.
yes,
It doesn't have to be far. You can walk, park your car further out. But yeah, definitely movement because you don't want to be stiff and have stiff joints. And if you have grandchildren, you definitely want to have the ability to move around. You don't want to be sitting in a chair and they going around you, like the Indians do.
hmm,
But you want
okay,
to be able to move and have fun and enjoy and have fun, enjoy your life, get some rest and have vacation and have some fun. Live
yes.
until you die, y'all. Live until you die. Have fun. Be vital.
Amen to that, because tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So
No.
enjoy life
Mhm.
while you have it. There's a
Yes.
song that says, "Live your best life, but live it
Yes,
while you
ma'am.
have it," because that is the key.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much for being a guest on the podcast. Can you just
Hmm.
share where people can find you? What social media platforms are you on?
Well, I keep it really easy. Stay Sexy Wellness on Instagram. Stay Sexy Wellness on Facebook. And I have a podcast, Stay Sexy Wellness, on Wednesday at 9 o'clock on Instagram. And then I have my masterclass on July, no, I'm sorry, not July, I'm the wrong month, March 24th at 4 o'clock. And it's called How to Overcome Overweight. And it's like
All
losing 30
right.
pounds, to lose 30 pounds in 12 weeks.
Awesome. And that is Eastern Standard Time. So for all of
Yeah.
All us Pacific Standard people, now that we had to whatever move forward,
Hmm.
spring forward, it's a 3 hour time difference. So make sure you guys are aware of that. And then once this live is over, would love for you to go back and put that information into the comment field so people would have that and that
Okay.
they are able to reach out to you and especially support on that master class. I love that. And then
Thank
that's
you.
Wednesdays. The podcast is Wednesdays at 9, so that would be 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
that is all I have time for today. Thank you so much, Don, for
So welcome, big
agreeing to
sis.
be a guest here. All right, thank you for that. And then for next week, I would just like to say that I am going to be having two more Thursdays that I will be sharing or embracing and also having another woman come on so that we can empower women and lift one another up since this is
Mhm.
Women History Month. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for also joining into the discussion. And until next week, remember, you are important, you are valuable, and you are loved. You're needed as well. You guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next week.